Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another deep dive. Today we're taking a look at Pleasant Pitstop. If you're unfamiliar with the series, this series will be taking a deeper look at each track that is in the higher ranked races, so Diamond 2 and above. We'll go through them, show the best lines that I've found. I am currently sitting at Unreal Top 50. The best lines that I've found, how to navigate it, the ins and outs of when to boost, where to boost. And then we're going to jump into a game that I have pre-recorded. We'll do some commentary over it and take a deep dive into some of the decisions I've made throughout that game. I'm assuming that you guys have already seen or know all the key mechanics of the game. If not, the card in the top right corner will give you all of it. So pause this video, go watch that one, and then come right back here. Without further ado, let's just jump right into Pleasant Pitstop. It is one of my personal favorite maps. I think it's a good map, so let's just jump into it. All right, we've arrived at Pleasant Pitstop. The start is very important. It's going to help you make a decision on the first lap, which your game plan is going to be. I have two game plans depending on my start. On the start, we're going to want to drift to the right or left, whatever you're most comfortable with, and do a flip off, and then get back down to the ground. Drift as much as you possibly can, and hit one of these boosts. Ideally, you want to release your boost. We're just going to do this lap slowly. You'll have a drift around here, and then you're going to hold your drift. If you had a bad start like I did just there, you're going to want to go to the left. If you have a good start, you want to go to the right. Now this is just on the first lap, so let's pretend we have a bad start. We're going to go to the left. We're going to go across here, flip onto here, flip onto the back of this, and then there's two green pads right there. Then we're going to drift across this section. So you drifted across, you release your drift, and you're going to point straight down to this little path. Drift and hold your nose down. Flip down. And then come off here. Now you're going to want to land on the asphalt off to the left. If you can, you're going to boost and hit both those green pads. If you can't, one green pad will do just fine. We don't want to hit that. We want to boost right off this tippy top here and boost through and hit this pad on top of the house. And we're going to want to drift on the bottom here. All right, so we're going to take this last lap at speed. Full speed to show you what it looks like. Here we go. Off here. Drift on the asphalt. Boost across the pad. Preferably don't hit the fire. What a disaster. You want to flip right off the top of this. You want more speed than that, but the fire slowed us down. We're going to hit that. It's very finicky, so you got to make sure you practice it. And then we're coming through the last lap. Hold. We lost our boost, of course. Wouldn't want this to be a good run for the video. But that is the route that we want to run. So I'll go back and I'll run that real quick in real time. All right, so this will be what it's like in real time. Hopefully I don't mess this up, so you'll be able to see what it looks like. And we're going to assume that we have a good start and we're out in front of the pack. So that means we're going to go to the right up here. Going to get a drift. We're going to hold a large drift. If you're at 800, that's good. We're going to flip. Bounce off that. Get a nice big drift here. Charge up our boost. Under. Hold. Nose down. Nose down. Flip down. Drift through this section. Get a nice drift. Launch. Asphalt. Go off to the right. We want to boost as we hit that pad. Big drift there, and then we're going to do a big drift through here. Hit the top of this roof again. Another big drift on the bottom. When you coming through here. Nose down, nose down. So if you miss it like I did there, don't worry. We're still okay. In a perfect world, we've drifted enough and we've gained another boost, but if you ran it like that, you're probably in front anyways. So that's what it looks like at speed. Couple mistakes in there, but that's a 151. Decent time, decent time. So now we'll jump in and we'll take a look at a live race with some commentary. All right, here we are, taking a look at the live race. We have a full lobby of 12. And what you want to do when you're starting, you want to figure out what position you're starting in and see what kind of advantages you can take. So the game plan for us right now is, as this light is about to turn green, we are going to slide out and we're going to try to flip and land somewhere under that tube and hopefully not land on anybody. So let's see what happens. So we flip out. We flipped a little wide, and now it looks like we're going to hit this hill. What we need to be aware of is we're going to hit this hill, and we're probably going to fly a little bit in the air. So we're going to have to hold our drift button and hope we can maintain this drift. We got a good start. We're in front of everybody else, but let's see what happens. So we do ride up just a little bit. We hit that green pad, and we have some space to work here. So we're going to get a boost, get another boost. And right here, we're going to make a decision. We're either going to go left or we're going to go right. We have a clean road, nobody in front of us. So we're going to have to, we can stay right. We don't need to go to that left path right now. So let's stay to the right. We've stayed to the right. We got a little bump there from neutral. And now we're kind of offline. We're a little offline. And we're about to hit this wall and reduce our speed. Ideally, you want to be at that 803 mark, 800 mark when you fly off so that we can boost through at 800. But we tried to accommodate that mistake, and now we're down here. Biggest thing we got to do is make sure we don't panic on this first lap. So we got to think about what we're going to do, and we are going to realign, and we're going to target that green boost pad up there and continue the lap. So we hit the boost pad. Now we have a surplus of boost because we didn't use it to go on the houses. And we're going to want to make sure we target that path right down there. So we're okay. We got one more boost than everybody else right now. So as we go through here, we're getting bumped. The biggest thing that we need to do when we're getting bumped like this is make sure that we hold our nose to the ground. I said this in the video as we were going through the route. If you can hold your nose to the ground, you're going to stay way more planted. So let's see what happens. So we planted our nose and we may be able to hit those pads and we can continue on. So now we're kind of in the pack. We're going to fly out to the left here and back to the right. And as we hit this pad, we're going to want to release our boost and hit our turbo all at the same time. There were too many guys in the way there. We can't get wide enough in order to hit both these pads. And in a race, that's kind of unrealistic. So we used our boost a little bit late there. But we're still in a pretty good spot. We're just behind. In second, we're going to hold our boost a lot. Release it, get up to the 800 mark. And we want to hit where that other car is. We don't want to be so low. We want to ramp off that top area right there. So we're in a little low, but that's okay. We'll see what happens. All right, so he's boosted. And he died, so that gets us first place. We're going to drift on the bottom and target that path. Again, we're holding down, hitting that pad, and then we'll do a little drift through here and land on the asphalt section. Boom. So ideally, you want to swing out left. We swing out right that time, but the ideal way is to swing out left. A little smoother. So here we hit it not too bad. We want to carry a little more speed there. So we've missed that section. We missed the pad. We're still in a pretty good spot. We have that extra boost that we had from lap 1. A couple guys on our tail, but again, we hold our down, hit that green pad, hit our turbo, and off we go to a first place finish. And that wraps up our deep dive of Pleasant Pitstop. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's going to help you guys make that jump from gold to platinum to platinum to diamond to diamond to elite to champion to unreal status. Until the next one, make sure to like, subscribe. We are live every Monday to Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so be sure to have that bell on. And until next time, stay safe.